Hey there, CJ Math students. Welcome to homework R.8 Fraction Basics Review. It's practice homework. It's due tomorrow and no calculators. So sorry about the numbers. They kind of skip all over the place, but we'll just call this Section 1. So Section 1, Problem 1, it says rewrite each improper fraction as a mixed number or a whole number. So we are going to show all work, and we are going to divide. So 5 over 4, that's 4. Goes into 5, it goes in there one time, minus 4, and you get 1 left over. So that is why your answer is 1 and 1 over 4, right? So your quotient answer is your whole number, your remainder is your numerator, and then you keep the denominator. Let's check out number 11. If we just did 9 over 9, well, 9 goes into 9 one time, and so that's why my answer is just 1. All right. Please do me a favor. Please make sure you are circling your answers. It will make it a lot easier for me to grade. All right. I will do one more in this section. Let's do 16. So 3 into 13. If I use my reference sheet, I'll know that 3 goes into 13 4 times, which is 12, and I have 1 left over. So that is why my answer is 4 and 1/3. And then again, I'm going to circle my answer. Again, I got my 4 from my answer. My 1 was my remainder, which was left over, and then a 1/3 I just kept right there. Cool. Next one, it says rewrite each whole number as a fraction. So if I wanted to take one whole and divide it up into fourths, I would just say my answer would be 4 over 4. Just like if I wanted to take one whole and divide it up into sevenths, my answer would be 7 over 7. Right? You can easily do 5 and 6. Right? Actually, no, let's do number 5 together. If I wanted 3 wholes, well, that would be really 3 over 3 plus 3 over 3 plus 3 over 3, or 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9/3, right? Okay. Number 3, it says rewrite each mixed number as an improper fraction. So again, we're going to show work. We're going to multiply our whole number by our denominator, 1 times 2, and then we're going to say, oh, that's plus 2, and then we're going to add our numerator and our product. So our answer in this case, the mixed number of 1 1/2 becomes 3 over 2. Circle your answer. Let's do one more together. 1 times 5, that's 5. Add it to your numerator. 4 plus 5 becomes 9 over 5. You keep the denominator. One last one together. 2 times 5, that's 10. And then 4 plus 10, that's 14 over 5, right? So whole number times denominator, add it to the numerator, and then keep the denominator. You got the rest. If we go to the back side, we're going to compare fractions. We can use butterfly method on this one, just like we learned today in our notes. So 1 times 6, that's 6. 4 times 5, that's 20. So I'd then say 1/4 is less than 5/6 because 20 is the greater number, right? So we point at the smaller number, eat the greater number. Let's do another one. 5 times 9, that's 45. 6 times 7, that's 42. So I then say 5/6 is greater than 7/9, right? It makes sense, right? This is 1 away from being a whole, 6 over 6, and this is 2 away from being a whole, 9 over 9. So that's why being 1 away from a whole is greater than 2 away, right? Another way you could do this, if you don't like the butterfly method, is you could visualize it using 2 equal bars. And yes, I do want you to draw this, so do your best to draw 2 equal bars, just like that. Mine will be a little bit straighter, sorry. And in the first one, you'll divide it up into fourths, so there's 1/4, there's 2/4, there's 3/4, and this one you'll divide up into sixths. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, right? So for 1/4, you just color in 1/4. And for 5/6, you color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And there you can see 5/6 is clearly greater than 1/4, right? So if you're not a big fan of the butterfly method, by all means, you can draw equal bars and divide it up that way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave you through the rest of those, and then I'm going to take you through this last one. So Sarah is 5/7 as tall as her mother. Her sister Leah is 10/11 as tall as her mother. Who is taller, Leah or Sarah? So we are comparing, because we got the phrase who is taller, Leah or Sarah. We're comparing Sarah at 5/7 versus Leah at 10/11. And then I'm going to use butterfly method. So 11 times 5, that's 55. And then 7 times 10, that's 70. Obviously, 70 is greater than 55. So Leah is my answer. Leah is taller than Sarah. All right, you got 2. Any problem I didn't do, obviously, you have to do. Make sure you show work and call me if you have questions.